As we had scheduled this meeting for Monday because we thought we were going to be out of town the rest of the week at the North Carolina League of Municipalities meeting, which unfortunately was canceled during all of our pandemic issues that are going on. So we are here tonight. Glad that you are with us. I hope you are joining us as we conduct our business. Would like to say as we get started, of course, this is May the 4th. If you're a Star Wars fan, that means May the 4th be with you. We always enjoy that. That's so much fun. They've been on all day today, I think, actually. You can watch every episode of Star Wars all day today. So I hope everybody's enjoyed that if they were home. But thank you. We'd like to start and say thank you to our continued prayers for our health care administration and all the people involved in healthcare, frontline workers, our police and fire, all of our city departments, all our agencies that are providing services to so many right now. We appreciate all that you're doing in those things. It's very special. I know there were a lot of signs that were put out, and we appreciate Smart Start doing that. This is a hero's work here. Signs were all over the community. I hope everyone has gotten to see those and enjoy that. Thank you again for what you do, and we will continue praying and thinking about you during this time. Please stay safe and continue all the social distancing and the things that you have to do when you're out on these calls and working with the community. So we're very blessed. If you will, please now let's join together for a moment of silence, and let's please remain standing for our Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. We salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. There are a lot of other things that have been going on over the last couple of days. Would like to say today is National Firefighters Day. So Chief Hare, I hope you are listening in, and I hope all our firefighters have had a great day for National Firefighters Day, and hope you will continue to work together during this time. We know you will. We appreciate all that you do. So please enjoy this special day today. Also this week it is National Day of Prayer. National Day of Prayer Week, and that's Thursday, May the 7th. Obviously, we have canceled the prayer breakfast that we normally have at this time. Wish we could have that, but can't at this moment. So please remember Thursday the 7th for the National Day of Prayer. Continue your prayers, and we will appreciate everything you do there. Also, this is Teacher Appreciation Week, so unfortunately they can't be together to share that in schools, but I know they're trying to do a lot of things to honor them. That's this week, the 4th through the 8th is Teacher Appreciation Week, and I think tomorrow the 5th is Special Teacher Day during the week. So it's also Cinco de Mayo, so be careful with that on May the 5th.
What can you do?
Nothing you can do.
It's also Nurses Week, I think.
Okay.
I think.
Well, good. Let's celebrate that. And by the way, we're glad to have everyone with us that's listening in, our other council members and our department heads and staff that are with us on the call-in today, or the community, whatever it is, computer system that we're on, the Zoom meetings that we're on. So thank you for being a part of that, and we'll talk to you in a minute. I would like to just mention a couple special recognitions real quick. This week, the 99th birthday of Mr. Eugene Horton was celebrated. Mr. Horton, a citizen here in the city of Lenoir, and He worked for Broad Hill Industries for over 40-some years, close to 44, 45 years, and still in great health and still doing well. I went out and visited with him this past week for his 99th birthday, and it was great to see him, and I'm glad that he couldn't have a party, but they had a special drive-by parades and that kind of thing for him.
There was a picture of you presenting the
Key to the City, right? Yes, there was. I enjoyed being able to do that for his 99th birthday. And also, Mrs. Leatrice Pearson, who taught in our county for so many years, turned 90 this past week. And we did the same for her, had a great parade celebration at her home there off of Broadway Street. And we appreciate Miss Pearson and all that she taught. She actually taught the Right Reverend Perkins when he was in school.
Y'all taught together, or she taught you?
She tried to teach. Okay.
She never has claimed that he was one of her greatest students, but we'll assume that. But anyway, happy birthday to both of them. Also, we will bring up the retirement of High Brighton High School Principal Mr. David Caldwell. I know that they celebrated that some this week by some drive-throughs, and he was shaking hands or waving at people as they went by, and we certainly will miss him. We appreciate all his hard work. And our congratulations to the new principal at High Brighton High School, Courtney Wright, who will be taking that job and coming there. Talked to Jared today on the phone and told him congratulations for her. So we look forward to Courtney, and she will do a great job there. She always has in everything she's done. So we're excited about that. Last but not least, today's birthday of John Beal. So, John, if you're listening, happy birthday. Do what?
Need to take roll, folks are about to.
We'll do that. Thank you. But happy birthday, John. I know now why you decided not to come tonight. You're home celebrating your birthday, and we appreciate that. So if we can, let's do a roll call of who's with us here Todd Purdue, council members Todd Purdue.
Yep, I'm here.
Ben Willis, myself, Mayor David Stevens, and Ike Perkins are here. Joshua Harris and City Manager Scott Hildebrand are all here. Now, if you would, please tell us who's listening in.
Would you call the roll of council that's not here?
Okay, council members not here. Mayor Pro Tem Chrissy Thomas.
I'm here.
Okay. Council Member Ralph Purdue. Ralph Purdue. Ralph. I'm sorry, Ralph. I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Well, I'm sorry, Todd, whichever. Ralph Presswood. Sorry about that. And Councilmember John Beal.
Here.
Okay. All right. Our department heads. You have to, City Manager, how about calling that out for me?
I've got them all muted right now because otherwise we have feedback.
Okay.
All department heads are on the line except Joshua's here and I'm in the building.
Okay, good. Okay, well, as long as you have that down, that's great. Glad that they're all with us as well this evening. So thank you for that. We'll go ahead and get started in with our meeting. And we do not have any matter scheduled for public hearing this evening. So we'll move on to our consent agenda items, which is a little bit lengthy. We have minutes from our city council meeting of Tuesday, April 7th, 2020. Minutes from our committee of the whole meeting of Tuesday, April 28th, 2020. We have a proclamation for Motorcycle Safety and Awareness Month. This would be to approve this the month of May as Motorcycle Safety and Awareness Month throughout the city of Lenoir and Caldwell County. There is a note, the American Motorcyclist Association, the AMA, initially launched Motorcycle Safety and Awareness Month in early 1980s, and it was adopted by many state motorcycle rights organizations, government entities, and AMA sanctioned clubs, and continues to be observed each May. So that proclamation, I won't read all the proclamation. We'll just know that we'd really like for them to be safe, and we'd like to be a part of that. Item D is a proclamation for our Peace Officers Memorial Week. This is the week of May 10th through the 16th as Peace Officers Memorial Week throughout the city of Lenoir and Caldwell County. Wednesday, May 13th, 2020 is observed as Peace Officers Memorial Day, and a moment of silence and a virtual candle will be posted on Wednesday, May 13, 2020, in lieu of any formalized gathering due to the COVID-19. So again, we really want to say congratulations. Thank you to all our peace officers, not only our city police, but all the municipalities, our sheriff's department and state patrol, and all those who all do so much for us around not only the state of North Carolina, but around our country. So congratulations to that for this Peace Officers Memorial Week. We have a proclamation to celebrate Drinking Water Week. This will be to approve a proclamation proclaiming the week of May 3rd through the 9th as Celebrate Drinking Water Week throughout the city of Lenoir and Caldwell County. Note, for more than 40 years, the American Water Works Association and its members have celebrated Drinking Water Week, which is unique, an opportunity for both water professionals and the communities that serve to recognize the vital role water plays in our daily lives. So thank you guys for all you do for our water and sewer and all the things of our departments, Radford, and your leadership for that. Thank you for that, and we will celebrate good, clean drinking water week. So that'd be great. And last proclamation is National Public Works Week. Approval of this proclamation for the week of May 17th to the 23rd as National Public Works Week throughout the city of Lenoir and Caldwell County. The American Public Works Association, the APWA, announced the theme for this year is the Rhythm of Public Works, which challenges our members and their citizens to think about their communities as a symphony of essential services working in concert to create a great place to live. Every community has a rhythm, a heartbeat that reflects its essence and tempo of life, and we certainly appreciate our Public Works Department. Jared, thank you for your leadership there and for all the of your staff and workers there. Without, we've always said you guys are the glue that keeps our not only the city of Lenoir but our community together. We thank you for all that you do, and we would welcome you and hope that you have a special week. I know we probably don't get to do our breakfast this year, but we'll still celebrate with you in so many ways for National Public Works Week. So that is our consent agenda item, A through F. If there's any questions or comments or motions, we'll entertain those at this time.
Make a motion to approve items A through F on the consent agenda.
Thank you. Councilmember Stevens makes a motion to approve the consent agenda items A through F as presented. No other discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed.
Aye.
Thank you. Go ahead and vote for the council members on there. Chrissy, I heard yours. Ralph and John?
John, aye.
Okay. Ralph?
He's a muted. He says a muted eye.
He's a muted eye.
All
Okay.
I can relive.
Sorry, that's muted.
Okay. Thank you. We got you. That stands unanimous. Thank you. All right, we'll move on down the agenda. We do not have any request of petitions of any citizens, since there's no one with us here tonight for that, and we'll entertain that at a later time. We do not have reports of our boards and commissions this evening, so we'll move on to the report and recommendations of our city manager, Mr. Hildebrand.
A few updates tonight. The City County Service Committee will have electronic meeting on Monday, May 11th at 11:45 a.m. The Caldwell EDC will conduct the conference call meeting on Tuesday, May 12th at 8 a.m. And the Planning Board will meet on Monday, May 18th at 5:30 in these chambers, depending on the COVID and how they set that up. But please note the date change due to Memorial Day. It will be held on May 18th. City Council will have several budget work sessions scheduled, one for Thursday, May 21st at 6 o'clock. Also possibly Tuesday, May 26th, 8:30, your committee of the whole date. And then also Thursday, May 28th, 6 p.m. if needed. And those are all subject to change based on the budget. A lot of unknowns right now, and also what we get done in those early meetings. And that's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
We don't know about the Memorial Day service at this point in time.
I
I'm
would
assuming
say it's probably canceled.
canceled, but we have not officially heard on that, so we'll
Well, I
certainly,
think based on the governor's guidelines, you can't have more than 10 people probably end of the month based
Right.
on
Yeah.
that.
so that should, I'm sure that will take care of it on that. By the way, just while you were talking, is there any reports from anything you're hearing about financial situations or anything we can update?
I think that what we're not hearing is the concern, I think.
Right.
That Right now, the state's anticipating the local governments to have a 25% decline in sales tax revenue each month that goes forward until the loosening of the restrictions. And we don't have any data right now because it's 2 months in arrears, so you don't know those numbers until it's passed.
Right.
So right now, our last month, we were still up back for February, but the hit started in March, and we know April's down, and so we'll just have to go back and monitor that, and when we get that information, we'll pass it along. But that's one hit to the budget, a major hit, because sales tax is about $3.8 million of our budget, and so that's a large chunk of that. Also, the state has pushed back motor vehicle property taxes, delaying inspections for 6 months. So eventually we'll get paid, but it's 6 months in arrears, so it's kind of tough to go back and know how that'll unfold. And then also,
That'll be in the new year, too.
possibly. And then also, we have issues with water and sewer with the state's pushback about not cutting folks off. Some of those folks will get behind, and we got to work through that process as well. But it's challenging times, and it's not only for public sector, but for individuals as well. So we realize that in businesses. And I know Mr. Willis and I have had a couple of conversations about the small business and business in general as well, and the work he's doing with the community college steel.
And Mr. Mayor, for those people that question why we try to have such a substantial fund balance,
Right.
this is why.
It is. Very much so. We don't know what's coming or what's going to be. We do know today, of course, the governor and the legislature announced the funding packages that came out, and he announced that and signed them into law today. Again, we don't know how that's going to affect any of us at this point in time. Will be used, but the President Pro Tem of the Senate and the Speaker of the House were all there, so it was great that they were all together to put this package together. I think there's hopefully more to come. We don't know how it's going to affect us in the cities at all, so I guess we'll have to continue conversations with our legislative leaders and our county officials as to we see how it comes down. Certainly, we'd love for some of those kind of things to help us in some of these shortfalls that we know we're going to be facing in the near future. So until we get to that point, we'll just have to keep hoping and move forward. And we don't know what the at the end of this week, we're supposed to go into what we've called phase one, or they've called phase one, and we'll have to see how that affects as we move forward. I think we still need to continue to do these things to stay safe. Mask and washing hands and gloves and staying 6 feet apart, all that I think is going to be here for a while, and we need to follow suit with that as long as it becomes necessary, and not be careful how things are opened up. We certainly want our economy when it can to be that way, but we've got to be safe in the process. Mr. Willis, anything out of the league that you have heard or anything?
No, I think, what you're hearing now, I think a lot of that is going down to the states, and we just don't know. I think right now the focus is still on getting the monies out to businesses.
Right.
And we are kind of going to be, I think, last in line. We as the cities are going to be last in line to receive any monies because we really don't know the effect yet. So you're seeing the federal, and I think even the state is even pushing more, saying we got to help businesses, And then, yeah, I know the league is down there really is waving the banner for cities. I know they're trying their best. It's just tricky times, and everybody's just trying to do the best they can.
That's all we can do right now until we see how it's going to play out. So we'll keep working with that. Anybody that's online, anything you have to add to it? Any council members or department heads? Anything that you'd like to ask a question about or bring up at this time?
Just so you need to unmute yourself.
Okay. Hearing no one. All right, then we'll move on to any report and recommendations of our city attorney. Mr. Rohr, are you with us?
Nothing on my end. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I hope you're being safe and everything's going well.
This is about the only time I get to be out of the house, so thank you for that.
Okay, well, good. We'll stay safe, and I hope everything's going well. Tell Lisa and the guys that we're thinking about them, and hope everything's going well. So
I will. Thank you very much,
Yeah,
sir.
we appreciate what you're doing.
Thank
All
you.
right, I have a couple of board reappointments just to announce to you that hopefully will be coming up. To the Lenore Business Advisory Board, Mr. Mark Transu. Mark serves as the chair of that board, and he would like to continue that service, so we'll be talking more further about that reappointment. To the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board, Mr. Darrell Lipford, and I think Darrell would like to continue serving there. We appreciate his service to that. And to the Foothills Regional Airport Authority, Mr. Charles Thomas, and I have talked with him, and he would like to continue his service there. So we'll be looking toward our second meeting in May to ask for approval of these
Mute everybody.
board members going in. We still have some members that of some other boards that we've got to replace, and we're in the process of working on that. With everything happening in COVID-19 and I'm unable to get to talk with people closely about these things, I'm working on those things to get back with you with some new appointments. And we have some people that have shown a great deal of interest in wanting to serve on some of our opening seats that we have. So we'll be giving you a report on that and as we move on into May and June on that. Any reports, any other things from any of our council members?
Just a quick question. I was glad to see the trash bins getting delivered today.
Yes.
Jared or Manager One, do we still have a start date for the pickup of those new? Does it happen at the next cycle of pickup?
I think they're starting, Jared's on the line as well, but I think next week we'll start with the, I don't know what the neighborhood's called, the first phase. The Monday route will be
Okay.
started, I think, on the 11th.
Okay,
Is that
so
correct,
beginning
Jared?
the 11th, whatever your regular day is when that'll incorporate?
No,
No?
they're gonna start the Monday route, and they'll do that for a couple, Jared, do you wanna?
Sure, I'll chime in here. We anticipate starting the Monday route next week. We're going to run that for a couple of weeks. So we're anticipating, 2 weeks later, implement the Tuesday route. We just want to review that one collection route to work out the kinks before we cycle in another day.
Okay.
And we will continue to do that until around the 1st of July. By that time, all routes with the automated collection should be implemented.
Good, thank you.
Another question on it. I got a call today about that coming out. The old container, I know we're going to use it for other things, limbs and
Yard waste.
that kind of thing. Will it be picked up at the same time as their normal trash picked up, or will it be a different pickup day?
The current yard debris pickup day is scheduled for Wednesday.
Okay.
If the demand is there, we could potentially implement another collection day, which will advertise and notify the public.
Okay.
But right now, that's Wednesday.
Okay, thank you. I told them I wasn't sure exactly how that was going to work yet, but we'd find out tonight, and I'll let them know about that. So,
Jared, is that citywide Wednesday?
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's the day when we have a very small trash route, so we have more staff available to run that yard debris and bulk collection pickup on Wednesday. And if necessary, we can implement another day, but we'll have to review staffing and then see what the demand is from the public.
and they will just continue to roll that down just like they've done before with the different things in it.
Correct.
Okay,
Thanks, Jared.
thank you very much. Anyone else have anything to question or add? With that, we're going to have a short meeting, looks like. Okay, well, we will, hope everyone will continue to stay safe. Please be careful that while you're there. I know that things are going to be changing over the next few weeks, so please keep safe as long as you can on all these things, and try to keep everyone else safe in our community. We appreciate, again, what everybody's doing. Thanks for all the hard work that you're doing, and especially those who are on the front line every day with that. Thank you for that, and please continue to be safe as you can while you're doing that. So,
Real quick,
yes, sir.
Mayor. Again, I thank to the cities for pushing the buses out, the Wi-Fi school buses. We've got a lot of really good press with that. We've been on the Charlotte News. They did a story on us on UNC TV over the weekend.
Oh, great.
And we actually did the interview over the Wi-Fi at Martin Luther King Center. So it was really cool. So
Good.
For those who are out there who are listening to this, know that if you see school buses, Martin Luther King Center's got one, the Burrow Hill Park, and then they're at several different schools. If they go to the school system website, caldwellcountyschools.com, there's a map, an interactive map that you can see where these things are located. So if it's free access, it's wide open for people to take advantage of. You don't have to be a school kid. It's for the kids, but if anybody needs it to maybe apply for a job or just to see, check email, do whatever they need to do, take advantage of that. Please spread the word.
Good. Thank you for all the work that's going on there. That's a great thing to have right now. So, All right, if nothing else, last thing I will say is happy birthday, Councilmember Beal. We'll be over in a little bit for cake.
Social distance?
Would you like for us to sing happy birthday before we go? Everybody's shaking their head no.
Solo, Mayor.
But anyway, happy birthday. And if that's all to come before us tonight,
Birthday.
Thank you.
again, happy birthday, and we stand adjourned.
Thank you, guys.